my name is Brown and welcome back to 100% Chelsea and welcome to another video. Just a couple of quick things for you guys before we get into the video. Now, exciting news in regard to transfer deadline day. 100% Chelsea are going to be live from Stamford Bridge on transfer deadline day, bringing you all the news hour upon hour, if we have any news that is, live streamed straight to the channel. That's right, we're going to try and bring you every single transfer that happens, or any transfer news that happens into Chelsea, live on the channel on transfer deadline day. If you fancy coming down to Stamford Bridge to get an interview or to meet us or basically try and appear on the channel, feel free to. We are going to record some fan cams there as well on transfer deadline day, so make sure you come down, enjoy the experience with us, and we should see you down there. Second thing, guys, we're going to start setting you sub goals. We're trying to aim bigger and better than ever on the channel, so we're going to set you monthly sub goals, and if we hit those sub goals, you guys will be entered into a shirt giveaway. This month's giveaway will be a signed Chelsea shirt. All you have to do is share the video, like it, comment and subscribe, and if we hit 45k by the end of September next month, we will enter you into a giveaway. Now, obviously we'll be checking if you've done everything that we've asked you to do, but if you have, you'll be entered into a signed Chelsea shirt giveaway, which will be live on our social media content, so make sure you go and follow us over there as well. And finally, guys, tonight is the Champions League draw, where we find out who we are going to be playing in the group stages of the Champions League, and we're going to be streaming it live on 100% Chelsea, so make sure you join us tonight from 5 PM and let us all know down in the comment section now who you would like to get in the Champions League. But anyway, guys, let's get into this video. So, we have brought you back Chelsea Weekly. The season started, we hadn't brought it out straight away, we were slacking, I know. We are now going to bring you out week upon week, and I'm going to be your host. Welcome back to Transfer Week. And I'm going to be your host for Chelsea Weekly every week until the end of the season. So, lucky you guys. If you don't know what Chelsea Weekly is, we've basically rounded up everything that's happened at Chelsea Football Club in the past week. Simple. And it will be out week upon week. So something to look forward to for you guys. Anyway, we're going to start off with the great news that we had last week, that Hazard and Bakayoko were back in full training with the team. They were pictured training with the first team last week, doing a few sprints, kicking a few balls, and it was exciting to see especially Hazard back in training, especially after he broke his ankle. Everyone was watching his ankle when he was kicking the ball in the pictures like, oh my god. But it was quite nerve-wracking. They were also pictured in an 8-0 friendly win behind closed doors against QPR Development. In that, Hazard scored and assisted and Bakayoko played 90 minutes. Promising times ahead. It was very promising. Antonio Conte then had his press conference for Spurs on the Sunday. He had that on the Friday. In that press conference, he basically said that he needs to sign more players, but he's got to work with the team that he has got. They are working very hard to try and get players in. And probably the funniest part of the press conference, and probably will be the funniest part of the press conferences this season, is that a journalist mentioned Diego Costa and the situation with Diego Costa, in which he said that Costa had felt like he'd been treated like a criminal and that he'd been a good boy for the club. As soon as Costa was mentioned, Conte's face he smirked a little bit, but he couldn't contain himself, and for about 30 seconds he was absolutely wetting himself, and it's probably the funniest thing I have ever seen in a Chelsea press conference. So make sure you go and check that out, because it did make me laugh, and I needed a laugh after the whole Diego Costa situation anyway. Then on the Saturday, early Sunday morning, Antonio Conte came out and basically said that he wants to stay at Chelsea for a long time. He wants to abolish the old saying that Chelsea only sack their managers. We've sacked so many managers, it's so ridiculous how many managers we've sacked. But he wants to get rid of the sacking cloud over the club, basically. He wants to be at Chelsea for a long time. He wants to make a new legacy. He wants to build a team that he can take into that legacy and win trophies. Now, when I first read it, I thought it was fake, obviously, but then the BBC started reporting it and it became available on more reliable news outlets. So make sure you go check that on the BBC if you haven't already. It's a great read. Fantastic words from Conte, and it kind of motivated us as fans for the Tottenham game. You know, we were excited that Conte said he wants to stay. He wants to build a legacy at Chelsea. Let's go and beat Tottenham. And that's exactly what we did. We won 2-1 away at Wembley. Tottenham's bogey ground, that's their home ground this season, so let's hope they continue their form at Wembley and finish 17th this season. It's not going to happen. But yeah, 2-1 against Spurs. 2-1 against Spurs at Wembley. Bakayoko made his first start and played full 90 minutes. Christensen and Rudiger made their first full starts as well, played the full 90 minutes, so fantastic for them Christensen was absolutely fantastic in my opinion. It was the first time we saw the 3-5-1-1 formation with Willian playing just behind Morata in a more central role, and Morata playing up top isolated by himself. And it was the time where Marcos Alonso pulled us from the dirt yet again and pulled a 10 out of 10 performance after we slate him week after week saying we need Alexandro and Danny Rose. That's the way to reply, to be fair. A fantastic performance from him, a great performance from the club, showed absolute willingness and determination to come from an own goal in the 82nd minute and score a winner in the 85th minute. It shows that we wanted to win the game, and you know, David Luiz in midfield, absolutely fantastic. Kante, phenomenal at the weekend. Bakayoko, brilliant. Christensen was absolutely fantastic. Dave was very, very good. Courtois, a couple of big saves that kept us in it. You know, we had a very, very good all-round squad out on the weekend. And if you didn't already, go and check out the stream we did, the Hangover review on the Monday. It was a very good watch. We spoke about the game, we spoke about transfers, so go and watch that. Also, in regards to the Chelsea game against Spurs, Bakayoko wasn't actually supposed to start. What actually happened was that he got a call from Didier Drogba that week, the week of the Spurs game, and Drogba was basically saying how big the Chelsea versus Spurs rivalry was, the London derby and it all, and he said that it was a massive, massive game. After getting off the phone to Drogba, he went into Antonio Conte and said, listen, I'm available for Sunday for the whole game and to run if you need me to. And apparently Conte was so taken aback by the gesture that he couldn't not start him. No one in the club was expecting Bakayoko to start. No fans were expecting Bakayoko to start. And if that was a fully unfit and injured Bakayoko, who's not fully fit yet, I can't wait to see what a fully fit Bakayoko looks like next to a fully fit Kante. Can you imagine? Fantastic. But yeah, that was basically what had been happening up until around Monday. And then the past couple of days, it's been a little bit quiet. Obviously, transfers is all that's been on Chelsea's mind. Obviously, we need to sign some more players. We've got a paper-thin squad. The rumours that we have been apparently about to sign in the past week are Cedric Suarez from Southampton. He was in London. A lot of people think that he was talking to Chelsea. I personally think he was just on a city break away from the club, you know, just getting away, as players do. Southampton are apparently playing hardball, but Chelsea are interested, reportedly. Southampton want upwards of £30 million, and personally I don't think he's worth that. He's coming towards his peak, and he hasn't shown to me why he's worth that amount of money, so I don't personally want him for that much. Conte is apparently also a big admirer of Danny Drinkwater, who Chelsea and Leicester are apparently £10 million apart on the valuation of Drinkwater at the moment. So that is the stumbling block for Danny Drinkwater at the moment. But Conte still remains a big admirer of Drinkwater, as he does with Oxlade-Chamberlain, and apparently he's very determined to sign Oxlade-Chamberlain, who is meeting with Arsenal today, the Thursday, about his future. He has come out this week and said he doesn't want to sign a new contract. That was reported through Sky Sports News at the club as well. So, exciting times ahead. Hopefully, today is progression for Chelsea to try and get Oxlade-Chamberlain, because personally I think he'd be a fantastic player. Again, Conte admires him hugely. He wants him in the squad. He's a versatile player. So fantastic news. He's also a big admirer of Antonio Candreva, as we know. He's managed him under the Italy setup. He's a big fan of him. Obviously he's 30 years old, but he knows everything about Candreva. So that would be a good signing. However, there are conflicting reports in the last week. Some saying that it's a done deal, some saying that he's not leaving Inter. His agent did come out and say he's not leaving Inter Milan, but players' agents have come out and said these things before, so don't read into that too much. Basically, no one actually knows what's happening with Candreva. I don't even think Candreva knows what he's doing this summer. He could be leaving, he could be staying. We're going to have to wait. I think this one's going to go right to deadline day, and we're going to have some exciting stuff to report at the bridge on deadline day. But who knows at the moment. And the final link that Louis reported yesterday from his source is that Jamie Vardy to Chelsea is done. Now I'm just going to reiterate and clear up, like Lawrence did in yesterday's video, it is his source, it's not Louis. Sky Sports have their sources, everyone else have their sources that they report from. It's a reliable source to Louis. He's been right on multiple occasions before for Louis. He's given him correct information about other transfers before, and Louis has not released those transfer hints that he's got before. And he's built up a rapport with Louis, and now Louis trusts him. He's put his neck on the line, and fair play to Louis. We all back him here at 100% Chelsea with the deal, and he has got another video coming out, if it's not already out by the time this video is live. If it is, go and check it out. But basically, in my opinion, it's too in-depth to be a lie. It would be absurd. If it is a lie, then Louis Source needs a medal for the biggest in-depth lie award of the transfer season, because it's very in-depth from what I've heard as well. I think, personally, if we do sign Jamie Vardy, it's a fantastic signing. He's got a lot of pace. Like Lauren said, he can play out wide. He's got experience in the league, but he's also got experience in the Champions League. Alright, he didn't set the group on fire, but he's got that experience in the Champions League already, which some players in our club don't actually have. And I think that it would be good to have him in the squad with Morata, because I think that they will play really well together as well. They're both completely different players. One's an in behind and one's a hold-up play striker, and I think that would work really well if we played a 3-5-2. So, exciting times ahead. Potentially we could have a Jamie Vardy on our hands by the next Chelsea Weekly, so make sure you stay tuned to 100% Chelsea this week, guys. We will basically report any other news that we get on the Jamie Vardy transfer and any other transfers we have this week. But anyway, guys, that is the end of Chelsea Weekly. If you did enjoy, guys, hit the like button, subscribe if you are new. Remember to like, comment, subscribe and share, because remember, you'll be entered into a shirt giveaway if we hit 45k by the end of September. 45,000, we're around 10,000 away, guys, so make sure you get sharing, make sure you get your friends to subscribe, and we will do a shirt giveaway. Make sure you check out 100% Chelsea's social media links down in the description below: Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram and Facebook. We have loads of news over there every single day, so make sure you go and follow us over there. Make sure you check out my channel in the top of the description as well, and you can follow me on all social media links. They are down in the bottom corner on the screen somewhere now, as well as in the description. Also, we can have some chats over there about Chelsea or anything football, so let me know your thoughts on any stories we report as well. But anyway, guys, I hope you have a good day. I will see you later for the Champions League stream, live on 100% Chelsea. But until then, guys, I'll see you next time. Peace!